Assalamu alaikum students, my name is Siam. I'm your English teacher. Hopefully you would be fine and enjoying good health at homes. As you know, the last Ashra of Ramadan has started, so let's get the most out of it with our kind virtues. Today our moral lesson is also about this. Kindness is a great virtue. It's very important in our everyday life. Kindness can be giving simple smile or help someone to others to cross the street. We can use it in our daily life as nowadays you will be busy eat shopping, but remember those people also can't enjoy their Eid. Remember them in your prayer, in your happiness. It's very important to give much more than to get get. It gives you to feel better. There is a great reward for you in this world and hereafterward as well. So all of you should be kind for everyone. Now proceed to our lecture. Today we are going to start Unit 3, The Wise Father. As you have completed Unit 2, Family Values, you got many moral lessons, and good students not only read the stories but also keep on learning from stories. Today our next unit is also about a family. As you have read first paragraph, so let me know what you have got about this family. My first question from you is, how many brothers were there? Yes. How many brothers were there in this story? Yes, there were two brothers in this story. My next question is, have you ever seen or met twins? Yes, hopefully all of you have seen, all of you have met twins in your family, in your school, in your surrounding. Now tell me, how do they look? Yes, they look the same. It is difficult for us to identify them easily. My next question is, could their mother identify them easily? Yes, it is very difficult even for their mother to identify them easily, to differentiate between them who is Ali and who is Usman. Did the brothers live friendly, peacefully? No, these brothers don't live friendly. They didn't live friendly, they didn't live peacefully. They always quarrel over small issues, small matters. Do you ever quarrel with each other? Yes, now tell me. Anyone, you, anyone of you quarrel with each other? No, I know all of you are very good and no one quarrel with each other. That's very good. Now let's start our explanation of this unit. We are going to start the reading of next paragraph. Ali had no friends, whereas Usman had lots of friends. In first paragraph, I told you these are twins. They look the same, but one had no friend. Who had no friends? Ali had no friends, whereas Usman had lots of friends. Ali loved sweets, but Usman ate spicy food. Only to oppose Ali. I told you Ali loved sweets, but Usman didn't like sweet things. He just liked to eat spicy food. Why did he like spicy food? Because he wanted to be different from his brother Ali. While Ali was generous, Usman was greedy. Ali was generous means he wanted to give, he wanted to share his things to others, but Usman was selfish. He didn't want to share his things with others. So he was he was greedy and he wasn't generous. As they grew up, their father wanted to teach them to resolve their conflicts. Their father was much worried about these two sons that with the passage of time there isn't any change. Now, if they wouldn't change their behavior, their attitude, there would be difficulty for these two brothers to live happily in their future. He asked them to test their abilities so that he could divide his wealth between them. As they grew up, their father wanted to teach them to resolve their conflict. He was wise. He saw that with the passage of time there isn't any change. So one day he said to his sons that I would share my wealth between you. He asked them to test their abilities so that he could divide his wealth between them. One day he told his son he wanted to divide his wealth between them, but first he would check their abilities. Let's see, did the sons agree with their father's decision? Here again there was an issue for these two brothers. One agreed and one didn't agree. Who agreed? Yes, very good. Ali agreed. As I told you, he was generous. Means he liked to share his things and give his things to others. But Usman didn't agree. Usman argued that they must be judged on their intelligence and strength to gain a higher share of wealth. Usman said to his father, "No, this is not the way to divide wealth. You should take decision after checking our knowledge, our power. The son who would be more intelligent and powerful, definitely he should get much share of wealth. He should be given large amount of money and gold." Yes, here, student, you tell me that should you agree with the decision of your elders? Means your father, your mother, or you shouldn't agree with them? Yes, we should agree with them with our elders' decision. They are much wise. They always do everything for our betterment. They want their kids to live peacefully and avoid conflicts. Yes, dear students, I told you these are twins. They look same to each other, but they're totally different in behavior, in their attitude. One likes sweet things, other likes spicy things. One is generous and other is greedy. Now their father wanted to resolve their conflict, but they didn't agree. Now let's see what are the difficult words in this paragraph. Take out your pencil and write their meanings. Write these difficult words in your rough copy. Don't write anything on this book. Don't write anything on your workbook. Just you are allowed to write anything you want to write on your rough copies, rough registers. Now we are going to discuss some difficult words from this paragraph. Number one is spicy, generous. Yes, write these words in your rough register. Conflicts, oppose, resolve, abilities, wealth, just, strength, argued, intelligence, and last difficult word from this paragraph is agreed. Yes, now dear students, we are going to discuss some more words and I will tell you their meanings. There are some difficult words from this paragraph and note down their meanings as well. Oppose, to resist, write its meaning. Generous, willing to give and share. Greedy, having greed. Resolve, to find a solution. Conflicts, clashes, disagreement. Abilities, skills, wealth, money, gold. Agreed, accepted. Argued, disagreed. Judged, formed an opinion. Intelligence, ability of mind. Strength, power, being strong. I told you the some meanings of these difficult words. Hopefully you have written. Now discuss some vocabulary words. Let's see what are the words, nouns, verbs and adjective from this paragraph. First of all, discuss some nouns. You know that noun is a naming word. It's the name of some person, place or a thing. Let's see what are the nouns from this paragraph. Friends, sweets, food, father, wealth, share, intelligence and strength. These all are Nouns, these are naming word, these are the name of some person, these are the name of something. Yes, we are having some verb also that are given in this paragraph. Loved, V2, second form of the verb. Grow up, wanted, ate, divide, agreed, just, came. Now we are having some adjectives also. Number 1 is spicy. It's an adjective. Generous, greedy, it's also an adjective. And higher is also an adjective. These all are adjectives. They are telling us about the quality of noun, quality of food, quality of person, and quality of anything. Now recapitulation. Hopefully all of you have got what I have told you from this paragraph. Now I'm going to ask you some question and you have to tell me their answers. Number 1 is, who had no friends? I told you Ali had no friends. Yes, very good. Ali had no friends. He wasn't social. Who liked spicy food? Yes, one brother liked sweet things, one brother liked spicy food. But tell me, who liked spicy food? Yes, Usman liked to eat spicy food. What did their father decide? Their father decided to resolve their conflicts. He was much worried about these two sons that with the passage of time there isn't any change, so this conflict should be settled down right now. My next question from you is, why Usman didn't agree with his father's decision? As I told you that Usman is greedy, he wanted to get a higher share from this wealth, higher amount of money and gold from his father's wealth. So he didn't agree with his father's decision that wealth should be divided. How these brothers were different from each other? You have got that these are twins. They look the same. There isn't any prominent change in their appearance, but they're totally different in attitude, in their behavior, and that's why they're totally different from each other. Hopefully you have got this paragraph what I have told you. Now I give you some home tasks. Note down the diary. First of all, you have to read this paragraph 3 times. At least you have to read it out 3 times. Next, learn difficult words. I have told you some words also you have to learn also. Learn and write words meaning. Some words meanings are also given to, so you have to note down these words meaning also in your rough copy. Okay students, take care, stay home, stay blessed, keep on praying. May Allah bless us all. Thank you so much. Allah Hafiz.